So one of the questions I get asked a lot, especially from those in the OI community, is how I train legs. So I wanted the first video of you guys really see my workouts and see how I work around my brittle bone disease to be legs. The mindset that goes into it. So right now I'm kind of like having to get myself psyched up to know that, you know, I have to push myself, obviously. That's the goal every time. But you know, I'm human. I get those days where I have a little bit of doubts. My left hip's been giving me fits lately. I'll spend a few minutes warming up, getting loose, put a good little trivium on, a little thrown into the fire to get the mood fired up, and then let's give it hell. It's either me or them, me or the weight. So it's what it is.
We lost a partner again.
God. Sun around that corner. That's awesome.
That's your favorite shit, isn't it?
Well, it's funny because, you know, everyone told me, doctors told me I'd never walk again when I was 9 without crutches and all that. So I just get off on training legs.
Yeah.
Harder than people who don't have that issue. I first started working out when I was 9. I was in physical therapy a lot. I had a lizard rod machine that went on my leg down here. And you can see some of the heavy scarring through here. I had to break my own leg every 6 hours. And it slowly stretched my bone, my tibia and my fibula. If you look, some of my scars are real nasty from where the skin would grow up. And I'd have to my mom and I would have to take a scalpel and cut the skin off and let the spokes, let that part, you know, heal. The very first time they put me in a blood-flow brace and I was walking crutches in physical therapy, and I'm 9, and my leg, the very first step I took just broke. It just went, and it's like just dangling there swinging. I literally had to learn at that moment that the obstacle is going to be the way. The only way I'm going to be able to walk again, because the doctors were like, oh no, you're going to need aids the rest of your life to get through. And I was like, remember being 9, I'd be like, screw that. I'm gonna back out there playing baseball. So I had to learn, you know, at a young age, in order to get where I wanted, I had to literally just go right through the hardest thing in front of me which was pain every day. It was discomfort, it was defeat, it was failure. You know, bodybuilding later put extreme discipline with extreme failure into perfect peace for me. A lot of people just want to give up just because things get tough, and life is tough. Life is more about having to endure the suffering, and when the good comes, just really cherishing the good. And you know, to me, just being able to walk again, you know, was all I wanted. I alone controlled who let me down. Me. Every day, everyone lets you down, or someone does. Not everyone, someone does. Throughout your life, you're gonna have your family let you down. You're gonna have your family not understand you. You're gonna have your friends let you down. You have friends not understand you, and you're the only one who sees this thing that only you can see, and you want it. But yeah, I want to give you a little background on where my mindset comes through. In 2016, I was working with my coach Jason, who's known as Scooby, and I was 3 weeks out, and I was squatting with Ashley on the Smith machine, and I had 225 on, and I've got 2 IT nails that go down both my femurs. So these, you know, titanium rods, they're in there. Screws at either point, and sometimes I can't squat below 90 because the screws at the top snap over my tendons and they just don't feel good. I went up, it was like rep number 7. I went up and you just heard a pop, and I broke my femur around my quad, and I remember just crumbling to the ground, and my first thought was, well, it was a fun prep, I guess I get to go eat a burger or something. Nope. So I had her help me to my feet. I pulled myself up on the bar because I was lucky able to catch it on the way down. I hobbled over to the leg press. I couldn't, so I walked over, and yeah, I just got that step mill over there. 10 plus on this left leg, which is by far my weakest leg. And I remember just jumping, left leg, every other stair. This right leg just dragging it. It killed. It hurt so bad. I did it for an hour and a half every day until prep was done. I just learned, man, that sometimes you just gotta face that hard thing, that thing that wants to push you down. You have to stand and look at it in the face and push back on it. No, I wanted to write my ending to that, and I wasn't gonna let something take away my happiness. And to me, working out and just being able to escape and be able to do what I can do in the face of everything that's ever been told to me, it just makes me happy. I mean, I have my doubts like everyone else. Like, oh, what if my leg breaks again and both legs broken, you know? And I was like, well, I'm still gonna do the show. I'll just crunch, you know, as well as, because you just gotta be relentless. It really is your heart and it really is your mind and how you combine them. Yeah, you gotta have discipline. And sure, you gotta have the willpower to do things that other people won't do and do stuff on the days you don't want to do it. But you know, if you really want something that you can be proud of, that you know you didn't let yourself down on, you have to be willing to look on the inside and then look back at the mirror and say, did I really give it my all? And to be okay to just go through a little bit of pain, go through a little bit of struggle. And I'll tell you what, man, the reward, even if it's just for me 5 minutes on stage, you just have some of my clients or some random people who talk to me on social media saying that, you know, you inspired me or whatever, it makes it all worthwhile to me. So thank you guys again for tuning in to episode 2. I'll probably end up doing another one on mindset because I really believe that that's really the only difference. So if you guys get a chance, please subscribe, share, get the word out about our page, about this page we're doing, Forever Relentless Forever. I'm just very lucky to be able to share this with you guys. Also, I want to give a shout out to Logan, Area 83. He's been doing all the cinematography for the FUOI campaign, and the kid's been awesome. You know, awesome young man to be able to step forward and help me with this project that has always been really near and dear to me. And I look forward to all the other cool stuff that him and I are planning to do after my show this year. So we got 21 more weeks to go as of today, 21 more weeks to give it our all, and I know that Logan and I are excited to share what we got ahead of y'all.